Welcome everyone. It's been a while and I'm so excited to be back. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a long break and I have been working on some exciting new ideas and implementation and I can't wait to share them with you. In today's video, I'll be continuing the Mobx without props in functional approach, sharing the same which I promised before in the class-based approach. And trust me, there will be other videos lined up. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And don't forget to click the bell icon so you don't miss out on what's coming next. And thanks for all of your support. And I'm excited to be on this journey with you again. Let's dive right in. As you can see, I have a similar Mobx implementation as we did earlier in the class-based approach. In this browser, we can see a simple implementation of user details, email and account, and on click of this change user button the values are getting changed, and all of this are managed with state management library. Here the states are user details, emails, accounts, and they're getting changed from the Mobx store, as we will see in the VS Code now. To get to this display, we use the same component as we used in user detail class. Here we use a functional component with observer method as a wrapper, which is wrapping around this entire component, and we are getting all the state variables from the user function, which is a component, which is a functional component store for the Mobx, which are being imported from a different folder. And it has the same component architecture and component implementation as we have here for the user detail class. So let's try to create a new functional store and try to implement this again and see how it works. To save us some time, the Mobx is already installed and set up, and we are not going to implement the functional approach. So we are going to first create a file here, same name, and we are going to create a functional component inside this component file. So the reason I created this functional component like this, because we wanted to have a observable wrap around the entire component, which is this. So here we are going to import the observable and action from Mobx. Inside this, we will have a store which will be having observable method. And inside the observable method, we'll have all the states. We have the state as uname, email ID, then we have the account, and now we have the setter methods. We have set uname, we have set email ID, we have set account, and at the same time we also have some getter methods, which are get uname, sorry, get your name, then get email ID, and the get account. And at the end, we are going to return the store. So let's fill this up one by one. So we have the set uname, which is a setter method, and here we can have a parameter passed as function, which is going to take uname as its parameter, and it's going to store the value here, store.uname in the state variable as uname. Similarly, uh, we are going to have another function here for the email ID, which will be storing the email ID in the state variable. And we keep on doing this for account as well, which is going to store the account as well. Now, if you see, I have wrapped these functions inside this parenthesis. Reason being, this is again getting wrapped inside another method which is called the action. You can see we have imported the action from Mobx, and here we are going to use this action. So all these functions, setter functions, are going to have this action method, and inside this action method, the first parameter will be the function with which we are going to set this state variables. Now we are going to update the getter methods, which is simply going to return the values store dot, here it will be store dot uname, and similarly it will return the other state variables. So for email ID it will be store dot email ID and the store dot account, and that's it. That is how we are going to create a functional Mobx component. It is super easy. It is going to create the state variables. We have the state setter functions, getter functions. Setter functions are going to take the parameter and we're going to store it in the store variables, store state variables. From there, we are going to get fetch with the getter methods. We're going to fetch those variables with the state variables, and we're going to show them in our component. And the implementation is, as we have seen here, it is as easy as this. We are going to import it from the user function in store, and we can destructure them like this and start the browser. You can see we have the state variables. We have the state variables getting updated like this. So this is how we can implement the Mobx, the functional approach. Uh, we have the class-based approach and Mobx functional approach, both videos uploaded here. You can check the class-based approach from the link below. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment anything or any questions if you have. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the red bell icon. See you in another exciting React Wonder.